everyone. This is Drawing Together number 35. I was very excited. It is number 35. We're going into year 3. So thank you all for coming in and joining us. Of course, I want to start with the land acknowledgement. I'm saying hi to you from St. Catharines, Ontario, that's in Canada. So it is a shared territory between Haudenosaunee, Anishinaabe, Huron-Wendat, and neutral peoples. And one thing that I really like and being grateful being in this territory is that it is governed by a territory that's called Dish with One Spoon. And what Dish with One Spoon says to us that we should always share resources only with one spoon. That means that there is no knives at the table, representing that we must keep the peace. And I felt that with the current events happening in Ukraine, it's important that we always collectively strive for peace. And of course, not in Ukraine. There are so many places right now which is going through significant turmoil and war. So I am, and we're thinking about all the people who are going through really difficult times, both in Ukraine and also in other parts of the world. I didn't know that sunflowers are the symbols of Ukraine. So I thought that it would be good for us to think about the people and the beautiful sunflowers. What I want to do today is maybe to start with thinking about heart as a landscape. And I want us to think about, you can think about your own heart, you can think about the people that you like as their hearts, you can think about your pets, you can think about landscapes that are important for you. And I, as a geographer, thought that you might want to think about landscape very like a physical landscape. You might want to think about the turf, the texture, the water. And I gave this kind of a classical, the cave, the crack in the limestone, how the river comes in, this kind of a porous nature of the landscape. And I try to stay away from classical geographical, maybe like the mapping of a landscape, because maps always come with territories, and we know that territories are problematic and we are witnessing this. So I thought that I would just kind of leave you in terms of whatever landscape, heart landscape you want to think about. It can be, again, like when someone think about your own heart, like what would they think? Or if you're giving your heart to someone as a landscape, how would you represent it? And then I was just like, well, you don't have to also think about the physical landscape. You can think about it as a cultural landscape that has certain representations, meanings, attachments, attunements to it. So why don't we start with thinking about, maybe for 4 minutes, thinking about heart as a landscape. And think about, again, it can be your own heart, it can be your lover's heart, it can be your pet's heart, it can be the landscapes that are important to you. So I will play, I thought that we'll go with Sade.